Hello everybody, how are you? Give it to Franco here from thefrancohosting.com with a quick look at iCarbons.com and their awesome products. I was recently sent this iPhone skin for review probably about 2 weeks ago. I've been wearing it for about a week, and so far guys, I gotta say honestly, I'm loving it a lot more than I thought I would. I only say that because I'm not typically an iPhone skin person. I like my phone being either naked, yeah, I just said naked, or wearing a very simplistic case, such as the one I'm wearing now, which is Apple's bumper. Now first, let me explain the process. Taking off the bumper, you can see that the side is indeed naked. That's just simply because I wasn't a big fan of how it was completely covered in white, because you do get a full kit for the front, the back. You even get a little white piece right there. You can barely see it. Sorry, I'm trying to do this on my desk. Right there, which does go on the home button. I just didn't like it there because it didn't have that little square. I'm kind of OCD when it comes to details, so I left it off. And plus, the contrast from white to black looks pretty sweet. But, as mentioned before, you do get full wraparound coverage as well with this little strip right here. The only reason I'm not opening this is because this is for one of you guys. So yes, this is a free worldwide giveaway. Just comment below, simply saying you want it, and I'll pick you at totally random, and I'll send it out sometime within the next week or so. So anyway, that is the iPhone skin. As you can see, it looks pretty awesome. It isn't completely white like the iPhone. I mean, like a flat, glossy white. It's more of a, I don't want to say rugged because it doesn't have that much of a grip. It is kind of slippery. But not slippery in a sense where it's plastic. It just has a nice groove texture to it. There you go, grooves. I guess that's the best word for that. I did have some footage I wanted to show you guys, but due to time constraints, I'm trying to do this video for you guys because it's been a little too long. But there's a close-up look of the phone itself, as well as the skin. And as you can see, it looks pretty damn good. Now, of course, as you saw earlier, this does fit the bumper just fine, and it does not interfere with it whatsoever. And in my opinion, check it out guys, the white on black looks pretty awesome. Now I will say, the white is so awesome and so realistic looking that I actually forgot this was my iPhone a couple times. You may or may not know, but my sister has a white iPhone, like a real legit white iPhone, not black, and she was showing me pictures on this phone, and I could have sworn it was her phone. So, kind of funny story there. That's just to show you how truly awesome this looks. However, the point of this video is I want to show you guys, also, this one's for giveaway too. So I have white and black. So that means 2 giveaways, and I will send these to whoever wins. Again, it's totally random, but the point of this video is I want to apply in real time to show you how truly easy it is to put on these skins, because iCarbons does have a wide variety of devices. They have skins for even your game consoles, such as the Xbox 360, PS3, even the PlayStation Vita, which is pretty cool, the PSP Go, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo 3DS, and even entire computers. They have the MacBook, MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, iMac, Mac Mini. The only one they don't have, as far as I can tell, is the Mac Pro, but that would be kind of ridiculous, putting a giant skin on a desktop that large, but hopefully you guys get what I'm saying here. I mean, they have tons of awesome accessories, and if you want to buy any of these cool skins, just click the link below. That is my own personal link to iCarbons.com, and enjoy. But anyway, getting to the point of this video, let's put the skin on in real time on my Apple TV, 3rd generation. Alright, I am back, and here is the 3rd generation Apple TV. Looking awesome as always. I freaking love this thing, guys. I use it literally every single night for Netflix. One of the most underrated Apple products in my opinion. Although I shouldn't say underrated, it's kind of finally catching on. Let's put that over there. Let's open this up, give you guys a first look. So yeah, I mean, I guess this video counts as my review, because there's really only so much you can say about his skin, honestly, besides how much I love it. Oh, by the way, they do give you a skin for the Apple remote. How cool is that? Talk about attention to detail. Is that cool or what? And here's the side that goes on the Apple TV. So this does wrap around. As you can see, it's pretty large because it needs to fit around the entire thing. And of course, taking out the main part of this awesome skin is the top. And actually, this is the top. I'm sorry. This is probably the bottom. Yeah, it's simply an Apple logo on the bottom, but up here it says Apple. TV. Notice it's upside down, like you have to totally flip it instead of just doing this. But anyway, okay. Let's do this, guys. Now, let's do the top first. It is a very strong adhesive. So, let me zoom out here a little bit so I don't have to hold it up. I always go the wrong way. Sorry about all the birds in the background. It also smells good too. Just something worth noting. Alright, this always makes me nervous. I don't know if I'm going to keep this, honestly. I mean, because I like the Apple TV, how it looks. Because most home theater equipment is black. Let's try that again. That's the only thing about skins is it's very, very tricky. Okay, I'm not going to do a perfect job because I just want to show you guys the general view. But check it out. The Apple TV looks completely different now. It's amazing what a color difference can do. Now let's do the bottom real quick. Flip that over. We're in surgery mode over here. Look at this. It should be good. Looks perfect, actually. Lining up with the Apple logo. Now, the bottom of the Apple TV does have a groove, so this is kind of awkward compared to the top. I don't really recommend the bottom. I mean, there's really no point in it. It's the bottom. But just for videos purposes, I'm just going to show you guys the general view of what it looks like. Actually, the air bubbles are going away pretty well. There's the bottom. So again, here's the top. Bottom. And now, probably the toughest part, the side, which they do have cutouts for all the ports, which is awesome. For Ethernet, USB, power, all that good stuff. Alright. Let's do this, David, without messing it up. As you can see, the application process is pretty easy. It's really no different than any other skin out there. It's just, you really, really have to take your time. It'd be nice if I could flip it around, huh? Yeah. Can you guys even see that? I'll probably just do a quick jump cut because I don't want to make this video too long. Come on! Alright, I got the back part on. They do have a port cut out on the front for the IR receiver. And it may not be perfect, but check it out, guys. Again, I cannot stress this enough. It looks completely different. And you know what? I think I'm going to keep it on for a little while because this does look awesome. This might actually even look better than the iPhone because you're kind of used to seeing a white iPhone because Apple doesn't officially sell one, obviously. But the white Apple TV is not an official product, so this is definitely it's just something very cool that you might want to do. Getting emails in the background. Now let me get my Apple remote. Alright, I got the Apple remote on hand. Very cool remote, very simple at that. Let's take off the top first. Again, just like any other cutout in the world, it does have, any skin in the world, it does have the appropriate cutouts. Now this might be a little tricky. Alright. That wasn't that tough. I mean, it's not perfect, but looks pretty sweet. They even have a middle piece. Look at that attention to detail. It's probably the same size as the iPhone home button. Yeah. Looks about the same. Actually, I wonder if Apple did that on purpose. It probably is the same exact size. I never even realized that until now. This one's easy. Line up the circle. Okay, so it's not perfect, but there you go. Looks pretty awesome. Now the back. And then I will wrap up this video. Very nice. Oh, they even have a middle piece for back here. Alright, that's on. Here you go. Pretty sweet. And I think that is it, yep. So again, here's the Apple TV with the Apple remote covered in white. Again, black, white contrast. Looks amazing. Just like the iPhone. So now, my Apple TV and iPhone do indeed match. Pretty cool. So again, thank you so much to iCarbons.com for sending these my way. This video kind of went overboard in terms of video length, but I'll do fades here and there just to make it shorter for you guys, because I don't want you guys getting too relentless. But again, these are for giveaway, so just comment below saying you want them, and I'll probably pick a winner, well actually 2 winners, in a week or so, and then I'll private message you via YouTube. So just be sure to say I want the white one or the black one, and I'll pick one winner. Yeah, one winner for each one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial, if you want to call it that. Look at this. This is looking awesome, guys. So much white. And I will see you next time.